Guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's been a lot of talk about metaverse gems, and there's been a lot of talk about NFT projects that will dominate the space, but which NFT projects will survive the bear market? Now, a lot of NFT projects haven't yet been tested. One has, which I'm going to mention on this video, but let's get into it. Now, we're going to start off with a cryptocurrency that hasn't yet really been tested, but has a lot of potential. Now, this is AXIE Infinity. Current price is $137, currently up 2% for the day. Market cap only $8.2 billion. Now, one thing I want you guys to note is that this cryptocurrency dominates sales volumes, right? If you go to Crypto Slam, you could watch this for, day after day. You will see that AXIE Infinity will dominate this number one spot and has done for quite some time. Of course, Sandbox is slowly creeping up, so it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out in 2022. But if I'm a betting man, and let's say I have a crypto portfolio and I want to put it into a crypto project that I believe can at least survive a bear market and be around till the end of the decade, I personally will be looking at AXIE Infinity. Now, one thing to note is there's so many different variables to this project that I want you to know. Now, what I'm going to quickly do, for those of you that are probably wondering what on earth is AXIE Infinity, I'll give you a quick recap overview. And of course, you can do your own research about this project. Now, AXIE Infinity is a native token of the AXIE Infinity game. So AXS is the governance token for AXIE Infinity game, which I just said. Token holders will be able to shape and vote for the direction of the game universe. This is unlike traditional games where all decisions are made by the game developers. AXS holders will be able to stake their tokens to earn more AXS and even vote on government proposals. Now, the staking rewards on this project is phenomenal. Even on Binance, you can get up to 100% APY, which is insane, right? And I haven't even spoken about the overall growth of this project so far for the year. This is actually one of the biggest, I believe the biggest gainer so far for the year, starting at 50 cents to now $137 per coin. If you bought this from the start of the year, you are laughing all the way to the bank. But with that, and there's a big but to that, there's a lot of projects that will make you money, but when the bubble pops, how many will you actually be able to preserve that capital with, right? And we saw this in 2017. There was a lot of projects that did well, but did they return during the bear market or after the bear market? No, they did not. AXIE Infinity, I believe, survives the bear market because not only the token metrics, but because this project has sales volumes and sales cures, all an incredible ecosystem at that. So what I'm going to do now, for those of you that want to learn more about this project, please go to AXIE Infinity website, check their white paper, also check on Medium as well to see their roadmap and what they would like to achieve. But it looks like a really, really good project, and it's still pretty much undervalued. $9 billion. Some of you are thinking, how is it undervalued? Guys, NFT and gaming tokens are going to do extremely well in 2022, and this could easily hit a $50 billion market cap. So anybody that's in this or holding this, congratulations to you. Now, let's talk about the second project that I believe will survive the actual bear market. Now, before I continue with this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And as always, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And guys, there's actually another reason why I chose AXIE Infinity as one of the coins that I believe will survive the bear market, is because when a project really hasn't been tested like many of these other projects that have never experienced a bear market, we have to ask ourselves, is the project good? Who are the team behind the project? And does the project actually have sales volume? This ticks all of those boxes, which is why I've picked it as a number, as one of the two projects, right? And I'm gonna do an honorable mention at the end. But before I do that, let's talk about the next project. Now, this project is actually the number one gaming NFT token in the space at the moment, and that's Mana Decentraland at an $8.7 billion market cap currently. This also has a low circulating supply, but one thing that makes this project extremely unique is its history, right? In fact, there's conflicting information here. This is saying 6.3 billion. The other one saying, so in fact, I believe that is correct. AXIE Infinity actually has a higher market cap than this project. But anyway, it's still second on the list. Now, Decentraland is one of the NFT projects that's actually got a solid history behind this. A lot of people forget this. This project has been around since 2017. This will become the gold standard of the NFT, the Metaverse, etc. This will become a gold standard, pretty much like the Bitcoin of the overall market. This has a potential to be or should be the Bitcoin of the NFT and gaming space, or the Metaverse. So it has quite some history and really took traction, of course, in this year, right? 2020 is where it really started to take off. But the real gains actually happened in 2021. But the explosion happened right at the end of the year. And that was, of course, due to a lot of the announcements that happened in the centralized space. So, for example, Facebook changing the name to Meta and really focusing on the Metaverse, as well as other projects as well. So as you guys can see, the Bitcoin, I want to start labeling that, the Bitcoin of the Metaverse is really catching wind, and people are probably going to look at this as the safe haven of the Metaverse, right? So this is a good area to start looking at. Decentraland, if you're not already in it, I would definitely recommend you doing your research and looking into this project. And for those of you that do not know what this project is, I'll quickly go over it for you. So what is Decentraland? Have you read or watched Ready Player One? If you have, then you know where we are headed. Decentraland is a decentralized VR virtual reality world that is powered by Ethereum blockchain. In this virtual world, you can purchase land, build it, monetize it, and immerse into application and content that is built by other users. Now, this is actually a really good project, man. I wish I had started buying land on this early, because I was actually someone that bought this coin pretty early, but I did not invest in the projects themselves. And it's actually, that was a grave mistake, because I believe the cheapest project you can buy on this now is about, I believe it's no less than about $10,000. It's really incredible, and it's starting to take off. We saw a 2.4 million land purchase on Decentraland, most recently as well. So this is really taking off. And again, this is a project that should survive a bear market like it did in 2018. So, and of course, guys, as I mentioned, I will end with an honorable mention. Cryptocurrency that's really starting to take starting to take off, and that's the sandbox. And as I just showed you, this could potentially overtake AXIE Infinity in 2022 by sales volume, right? As you guys can see, 72% 24-hour sales increase. This is literally, moving. And the trend for this project is moving to the upside. I made a video on this before it actually was taken off and said this quite easily would hit $8 by the end of November. And it's already at $7. So yeah, this is an honorable mention. But again, this project hasn't proven itself yet in terms of history. So that's why I'm saying, guys, I can easily give you gems that will produce better ROI, etc. But I believe many people, You know, as much as they like projects that are going to 100x, 10x, some people want to know actually, you know, what projects could potentially be stable in my portfolio and be able to bounce back after a bear market. As you guys can see, this project hasn't yet been tested. AXIE Infinity hasn't yet been tested either, to be honest with you, but sales volume speaks volumes, and I believe that is the same for the sandbox as well. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to share with your friends, family. Remember that Metaverse is where we will see the next batch of crypto millionaires being made. Guys, until the next video, seize the day.